Okay, so what I have for you today is a product from a company called iLife. And what this product specifically is this is the iLife A6. And this is a brand new piece of machinery here from iLife Robotics. Some of the cool quick features are 160 minutes of battery runtime, which is unbelievable. That's over 2.5 hours. The other thing that I'm really stoked about with this is the 2.8 inch height of this model. So you just can't beat that. And their claim to fame here is that this will actually go underneath furniture. So we're talking couches, beds, dressers, everything. So really exciting that it could do that. And what I'm going to be comparing this to, in my mind at least, is my Roomba 650. So for those of you that don't know, that's kind of the entry level Roomba. So we'll go ahead and do an unboxing. And we've got some really cool packaging here. This thing's name is Beetles, apparently. So that's kind of neat. They already pre-name it because I think quite a few people in this demographic that purchase these end up naming their robots. So they've conveniently already named this Beetles for us. So we'll lay this down here. Alright, and we've got some recycle earth-friendly materials to start. We've got an instruction manual, and we are greeted with a whole bunch of stuff. We got batteries, we've got one of the invisible fences, which is cool. We've got a remote control. Now this is something that is new to me, being that I am a Roomba 650 customer. I do not have one of these. And actually it's interesting to note, I have mine stored, my vacuum, under the bed. So it'll go under the bed to charge. And it's kind of a pain. Either my wife or I have to get down on hands and knees and try to sneak under and turn the unit on and off. So this is kind of a cool thing to be able to have a remote control for that. We've got some more batteries, AA's, and we've got the charging cord, and we've got the vacuum itself. Now, first impressions here is this is much, much thinner than my Roomba, and this is just really cool, actually. Look at that. So we've got a little bit of a cover on there. Let's go ahead and remove that. This is kind of like a piano black. Oh, that's pretty satisfying pulling that off. And seeing this really nice sheen on here. Hopefully the camera's picking that up. But this thing is thin. I will be very curious to see if this goes underneath the couches. That is really, really thin. Another thing I noticed right out of the gate is the two brushes, the two beater brushes on both sides. My Roomba just has one on the one side, and that's it. And immediately I'm also greeted with an additional little brush here, which is actually rubberized material. And immediately I'm thinking too, this is going to equal less clogs with hair as opposed to an actual brush style bottom there. So looks like a brush for cleaning the unit. And the really cool thing is they actually give you 2 additional beater brushes, which is really cool and not something I currently have on the vacuum I own. And it looks like we also have an air filter. And then there's the little docking station where it'll pull up and charge itself. So that looks like that is everything in the box. And again, I'm really liking this packaging. So this is everything you get. And boy, oh boy, there's a lot of stuff here. So can't wait to get cracking into this. Here's the little dustbin, and it does come with a filter pre-installed there. So this is going to be an additional filter for you, which is cool. But yeah, this just unhooks real easily, and she pops right back in. So let's go ahead. Let's get this charged up. Let's get all the batteries put in. And let's see what she does. Alright, so we got Beetles on the charger, And notice how glossy this is and the reflection you're picking up. Do want to mention too, this is a tempered glass, so my hope is that this is not going to scratch up as badly as my Roomba did. But if you can tell here, we are charging, and you get a very elegant glow here, and this is a very nice piece of metal that has a very quality feel, which is just really kind of cool. So we will let Beetles charge, and then we'll take it out for its first spin. This is the iLife A6, currently on sale for $249.99. It boasts a mere 2.8-inch height, which means its smaller profile will allow it to go places other robotic vacuums can only dream of. It not only goes under our bed and couches, but it even makes it under our dresser. An impressive 160-minute battery life means this will clean your home and likely have battery to spare. When the battery gets low, the A6 will start searching for its dock, so it's all ready to go for its next cleaning. All that is well and good, but the reason this is such a good vacuum is because it's quiet, and I mean quiet. It can be ran in the middle of the night with babies sleeping in an apartment surrounded by oversensitive neighbors, and no one will even know it's running. The virtual wall and cliff sensors keep this unit safe and out of harm's way. This vacuum comes with a remote which is used to create cleaning schedules, start the vacuum, direct the vacuum to a particular spot in your home, spot clean, edge clean, and initiate the max cleaning mode, or return to home. There's one button on the vacuum itself, and this button will allow you to pause and resume cleaning. The HEPA filter ensures that 99.99% of the nasty particles it picks up don't end up back in your home. A standout feature of this model is the tempered top, which means this vacuum will stay looking new for the years to come. Compare this to virtually any other robotic vacuum on the market that looks like it went through a world war just after a few uses. In my 1 week of testing and comparing it to our beloved iRobot Roomba 650, which we've owned for 2 years, it's clear that the technology has come a long way in this new iLife A6. It's sleek, attractive, whisper quiet, and literally goes everywhere. Factor in that you can buy 4 of these for the price of the higher end models, and it is a clear winner. It's not only a question of if you should buy one, but more a question of why haven't you bought one already. Thank you for watching.